Hello and welcome to another Slay the Spire video. So today we're on to the Silent again. I mean, back to back we're going all different ones every time, so it's kind of interesting to see what I can do with these decks, although I would like to be able to try some more interesting things. So we can obtain a curse and gain 4 max HP, get 3 random potions, or upgrade a card. Upgrade a card, I believe we get to pick, so that could be okay because we can instantly upgrade Neutralize, which is a reasonable option. I think that's actually fairly good considering our other choices. So we have a couple of paths that interest me. I would have loved to have hit both elites, but playing the Silent I really need to be more careful. So I think what I'll do is hit one elite here. As long as we don't hit a monster here, we should be good. Well, actually we might go this way. That way I can hit this elite here straight after a rest site and then basically just follow up to another rest site up here. Although the monster battle is a little bit of a nightmare, so it'll be interesting to see. Actually, I've really got to decide how I want to take this. The final boss for this is... I can't remember what this one is. I think it's those pointy guys that float. I always forget what the boss symbols mean sometimes, but it's fine. At least we know it's not a couple of things, which is good. If I go up here, follow that up, I can hit this elite here, go straight to a chest, and then basically head straight onto a healing path and get like 3 heals in a row, which would be more than enough. But it does also mean I have to give up going the other direction. So actually, if I take this one, we get to hit the shop just the same. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna hit that shop just the same. Should be fine. Shouldn't be any kind of nightmare, so that's always good. I do love that 8 block against this character. Although they are going to weaken me pretty heavily, which kind of disappoints me a little bit. Alright, neutralize. Alright, we do get to block all of it again, pretty perfectly. Good draw, come on. So it's okay. I mean, we get 2 damage in, like 2 damage cards. We're going to block the damage, so we're still taking 0. I guess I can settle for that. Alright, we can weaken it again. I should have thrown that. Whoops, I went for the defense instead. I've really got to think about some of these plays a little more, otherwise I just really screw myself over. Would have taken 0 damage. Calculated gamble, sucker punch, or poison stab. I don't really like any of these, but I think I'm going to take Calculated Gamble just because it does give me a chance to discard a whole hand, which is pretty reasonable. Gold and gain Doubt. I'm going to take the gold. We're on a path where we're going to hit the shop anyway, with triple question marks, meaning our fight options are reasonably low. So we can heal 17 or remove a card for 50 gold. I might remove a card because it's cheap, and we can get rid of Doubt. So we actually gained fairly well on the gold gain thanks to that Doubt removal straight after each other. Transform a card. Sweet. Let's take that one then. We'll transform one defend. Crippling poison. Apply 3 poison, apply 3 weak. It's actually pretty okay. Oh yes, I love that card so much. I could have taken something else, but that card, always way too good for me to pass up. Dodge and roll, gain 4 block, next turn gain 4 block, so overall 8 block, but split up between 2 turns. Feels a little awkward. I'm very tempted to take Flying Knee, just because it is cheap, and it is 8. So I do get to hit this. Probably just going to Smith, actually. We're not low enough that I really need anything else, and I really want Apothis to be 1. Getting upgrade on everything for free basically means I don't need to worry too much. So, Flying Knee, neutralize, and a good damaging. Next turn, gonna be promising. Perfect. Okay, cripple. I could cripple gamble. Still seems like that thing's dealing a lot of damage considering. What's in here? Survivor. That's better than defend. But we only draw 2, and I just happen to draw my 2 damages and not actually what I wanted. That's kind of shitty. At least it is pretty crippled now, like, with the weakening. So that's going to stay pretty much, like, weak the whole time. We do just have to take a little damage to go with it. This is an elite, so taking damage is pretty common. Alright. Now we just beat it. Beat it into the ground. No mercy. We show no mercy to this enemy. They get everything that they deserve. Alright, come on. I mean, I could just kill it with poison, but I really just wanted to execute that thing. Awesome. Couldn't ask for a much better one there. Footwork, gain 2 dexterity, or poison. I'm going to take the poison right now. If I get a poison relic, I'll be set, but if I can't, I'll be a little disappointed. Discard my whole hand and aim for Apotheos, maybe? Actually, I really want to use this, so I'll do that first, then I'll use this. It does get exhausted. Seriously, it had to be in the bottom lot of cards? That's just not even funny. At least we got a good amount of damage in. 24 damage that turn, plus 3 from the poison. And next turn, we can actually just upgrade everything, so it's going to have to do. I'm going to block, mainly because I know I can kill this thing next turn. If I know I can kill it, there's no real point. There we go. Wish I had some healing each turn, would be nice. Draw a card, discard a card. More draw power, always fits well. Whenever adding cards to your deck, get 2 max HP instead. I do like that one. No boss chest, now also contains cards. Okay, fair. I'm gonna take this and rest. I really want to get this health up nicely. We should be able to basically follow this really well up this side of the path now. Okay, crippling. I mean, it was expensive, but I think it was worth it for the long term. What's in the deck? Flying Knee, neutralize, and defend. Flying Knee, neutralize, and defend. So if I use 1 and I draw 2 and I hope for a decent draw, and we did get a half decent draw. That worked out really well. Just take a slight damage though. I was just gonna say, I could have just calculated gambled it away, but that worked out. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. We're not really running that many skills. Shivs don't feel great. This card is discarded from your hand, draw 1 card. Reflex I can take advantage of thanks to the discard mechanics we're running. I'm going to make sure it basically max health going into this. Even though I really would like to do an upgrade. I probably should have question marker out though. Whoops. Okay. Show me what you've got, enemies. Show me it. So that doesn't quite kill it. Just leaves us 1 off. Alright, I'm going to take the kill. Next turn these get weaker again thanks to the hourglass, and hopefully we can do better. Now whenever I get to choose a card, instead of clicking skip, I can also just take what I want, which I actually really like. Alright, a good way to draw cards and discard cards. And we've got more than enough block here. Even though I should have probably thrown that on this one actually. Because that thing will die anyway. At the start of next turn. Although that's just dead, so why not? Took no damage. Acrobatics, draw 3, discard 1. I will take more draw power. This time we smith. Sir, what are you doing? Are you smithing or not smithing? That is the question. Draw 2 or remove the exhaust from that. Well, because I'm running Apothos anyway, and I've already got that upgraded, I think Calculated Gamble is the next best thing to have, because I can actually throw Calculated Gamble turn 1 if I don't have Apothos in turn, and that way it will just get cycled back in the deck instead of being removed completely. Or you get a situation like this, where it's fine either way. I'm really tempted just to gamble this away. Okay. Wasn't the best starter, but reasonable. Mode shift is in 4 damage, so we want to maximize as much damage as I can get off this right now. Probably this one. Before it adds the defensive capabilities to it. Other than that, aim for a higher poison count. And that's basically it. So that worked out okay. Sharp hide's a little annoying, but we're not going to worry about that. Well, I wasn't going to worry about it, but now we're actually in a weird situation, I think, where I can actually afford to do some stuff. Basically just cycling cards out of my deck right now. Looking for anything handy. What's in here? Some pretty okay cards. Even though the cripple would be better. We're definitely blocking more than enough damage. With the amount of card cycle I've got now, it's not really a concern of that. Poison, just way too good to pass up. Alright, I'm gonna take it, I think. Actually, I'm just gonna block it again. I'll just block it all. We're doing 10 poison damage, along with the fact that we can cycle so many cards. Now we need 37 damage on this. I don't want to use acrobatics, so Calculated Gamble it. Prepared. Remove that one, and we'll remove this. Throw a good cripple down, and just kind of hit him again. This time we get 11. So we're actually only losing 1 health. Definitely good. This hand though, not so great. We don't really get to do anything this time around. This hand's just kind of iffy. Honestly, I feel really happy with how this deck is going so far. I am a little worried as we get further into the game that it's going to be a lot harder, but for now it seems to be doing the job really well. Strike and gamble. Really want to add 11 block. Now, do I want to go for the cripple, which is 5 for 5, or flying? I think we take the flying knee, just because it's 11 damage and we already have 12 poison. I know 17 poison would be way better, but at this point in the game, I think that's fine. I really just want the extra points to work with. There we go. And now it's dead next turn. Without taking hardly any damage. I think we took 2 because we weren't quite at full health. Burst, the next skill. The next turn, attack damage is doubled or bullet time. You cannot draw any cards this turn. Reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 0. Wow. Bullet time, that seems monstrous, honestly. Especially if I get that to be upgraded fairly early on. I don't want the card limit. And I don't want to not see intent. This really makes me want to skip this. 6 card limit, especially with something like bullet time, is such huge risk. Not being able to see their intents, for me, I'm not good enough yet that I would be comfortable going with not seeing intents. Even though a lot of things are predictable, I'd like to know what kind of range I've got for attack. And the Snecko Eye, drawing 2 additional cards each turn, start each combat confused. Confused with the deck I've got just seems like it's a huge risk, so I'm going to skip all that. Really disappointed, honestly, that those were my options. Okay, this looks promising. I should be able to take a really nice path here. It's just a matter of which one. I think I'm going to go this way, so I can hit enough attack power, but I can also get enough that I don't need to worry. So we don't draw, which is actually perfectly fine. It's actually really good this time because we don't need to draw here. And everything costing 0 just seems good. Although, bullet time now costs 2, which is even better, so we can actually afford to play a draw card first. Pretty crazy. So, the only problem I've got now is the fact that they are going to cause issues against me, which I don't like. I'd much rather not take as much damage. So any card I play now is risked being dazed, and I don't want to risk that. Okay, I'm going to play prepared. We'll get the couple of draws. If we discard this one, and we'll get rid of that as well, we'll get an extra draw, which is pretty reasonable. It's a nice cripple, but is it really what I want? I mean, neutralizer's for sure getting played. Flying knee is probably something definitely to be played as well, and I think the cripple's my only decent option. It does put another daze into the deck though. It just feels bad, honestly. Mind you, one of them isn't bad. Next turn we should be able to close the game anyway. I mean, we only need like 6 damage, actually. Very, very easy to close it out. We only took about 20. Considering I don't like that character to verse, I think we did okay. I might take max HP. Ooh, letter opener. 3 skills single turn, deal 5 damage. That's going to be monstrous. At the start of your turn, apply 3 poison. Yes. Comboing that off will be absolutely beautiful. The only thing I don't like about this so far is the fact that I don't get to hit a healing site before the battle, so it really feels bad. Alright. Can play this. Use that one and that one. No, just use that one to discard because that wasn't upgraded, so that's fine. And there is now no reason not to play bullet time. Okay. Pothos. I'm gonna go acrobatics first. And that's a pretty good block, so let's do it. And we got 5 damage because of the skills we played. So it's going to be good AoE damage with letter opener. That's kind of annoying. Calculated gamble seems like something that I could do. Bullet time's already been upgraded, which means it does cost a lot less to play. And acrobatics is drawing 4, discarding 1, which if we draw the reflex, which we did, is perfect. So now bullet time is actually good. Okay. Now we actually get to block pretty much every... I misplayed it in the wrong order. Whoops. Otherwise we would have got to block nearly everything. Kind of disappointed. But we are close to having this guy dead, so next turn looks promising. There we go. Poison was way more than enough. I should have just went for poison to start with, honestly. After image. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. If I can get those in my setup turns, I'll be laughing all the way through. I'm just so worried about having to fight this elite up here. If I play a dexterity potion, 1 single block is enough to actually block out all of the damage for this turn. Next turn should be better. Vulnerable sucks though. Okay, acrobatics. We did get the after image, which is pretty good. So innate upgrade is actually crazy powerful. Might just poison that more. I was going to save those, but I think I need to use them here if I don't want to take too much damage overall. Very tempted not to go for that elite. And just go kind of around it and carry my way up casually. Because I feel like it's going to be hard to beat that elite now. Unless I can get a nice heal. I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'll get rid of that one. No, I'll get rid of Calculated Gamble because I can't use it. Alright, reflex plus some draw. Bullet time. See, that's the kind of bullet time you want. The perfect one. That thing just needs to be dead. And 43 block. Perfect. Finally worked out in my favor. And we finally got hexed. Great. I mean, there is a bonus. Every card I play is an advantage, so that's nice. And we can guarantee game next turn, so it's fine. As long as I don't put any days in my deck. Oh well, we'd actually just ping it off the hourglass, so why not? Zero cost terror, sounds good to me. So we only have 28. And no matter which direction I go here, I have to fight something. At least, I guess, going up against the boss, I get to avoid something, which is good. If your HP is below 50%, I can heal. I don't like any of these. I'm going to take that one, for sure. Might actually buy a potion instead of taking a card here. Alright, at least I can get a rest site straight away if I beat these. And this is a nightmare. These guys to me are my worst enemies. Like seriously, hardest things for me to beat. What do I want to remove? Well, that I can't even use, so that can go. Start off by drinking this. Now to work out how to start this turn. What's left? Bullet time is costing 2, so we just can't even use that right now. It's just not going to work. All I can really do is play out the 10 and hopefully throw these. Alright, we take a bit of damage again, but hopefully this has weakened them enough that I can do something next turn. We should draw bullet time, which is great. Actually, I can almost guarantee we'll draw bullet time. Just need to be careful. So we should be able to at least do some damage. That's my main key item here. I really want the defense, so I'm going to get rid of those two. It does suck that we only have 3 cards. So even if I use bullet time, not much of an advantage. The only real advantage is that I can at least deal some... Actually, no, I'm dead. Flat out dead, aren't I? It's exactly... No, sorry. Survivor will block out enough damage, so that's fine. It's a little concerned. Survivor actually saves me. I was like, geez, am I dead already? And Weaken now makes this 90 times harder. Great. And Vulnerable means we die even quicker. Yes, great. God. How do I handle this? That has to be weakened. I feel like I can't do this unless I hit and kill something decent here. And that won't even die. Wow, that's not fair. And I'm dead. Okay. Big mistake. I really get stuck on these guys every single time I make a run, and it's just so frustrating, guys, to actually get stuck on this every single time. I'm starting to think in Act 2 I just avoid elites all the way through. At least we do have some new relics unlocked, so that's a bonus. Maybe these will help us out. Merchant no longer runs out of cards, relics, or potions, and his price is reduced by 20%. Not bad. Transform all strikes into fens. That's a weird one. And Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an extra point next turn. So that would be built for a skill deck. Probably something that uses letter opener as an advantage, and maybe even poisoning as an advantage, and just removes all attack power from the deck. It'd be very interesting if you got that in the early game. So we're going to go for another run. I've been doing basically 2 runs per video now because my first runs are usually pretty garbage, and the second runs sometimes aren't even any better, so really just felt like the right thing to do. Obtaining a curse and obtaining some gold. I can hit a shop on my second thing, so that's fine. If I go this way, I just hit the shop straight away. And of course I had to get the most pain in the ass character first. Alright, I blocked most of it. Okay. No reason to do anything else. Damage. Well, 18 blocks, sorry. Looks nice. Does well. He does get to block again, but I'd rather take negligible damage, honestly. And we get the whole turn to attack, which is great. And with neutralize, it was perfect. Dagger throw, slice, or deadly poison. I'm going to take the slice. I always am interested in which way I should go. I'm always going to take that. I mean, every single time I'll take it. I was going to remove a card, but I'm going to take whatever I can get sometimes when it's stuff like that. The curse really hasn't been a big problem for me. What can I do? Really just hit that one and block. And we don't block everything, but we block most, and we should get all attacks next turn, which is good. And everything is now upgraded, so even better. Not quite dead thanks to the weakening that we got, which I don't know what I'm getting. Ah, that's the curse. It's like, what are we being weakened by here? There's gotta be something that I'm doing wrong. No point even playing that one, so really, there's no point doing any of it. The only advantage was knocking out the armor. Everything else was just kind of negligible. We do get all strikes, which is going to guarantee the kill on these little caterpillars really well. There we go. Nice and peaceful. They get to take a little nap. Acrobatics, I do love that card. If I could backflip, probably would. Oh, Sugar of Doubt. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Once I can get Apophis upgraded, I will. Especially now that we've got Happy Flower, which gives us, you know, every third turn is an advantage. This just buys us a turn, basically. Take 1 damage, get to play what we want. Plus this turn is actually good. Not that good, because we didn't happen to draw into anything useful to actually take advantage of our points, but good in general. If we had Ice Cream, it would roll over, which would be even better, but we don't, so kind of disappointing. At least now I can discard Doubt. Even though we killed this thing, well and truly. Okay. Cloak and Dagger, Calculated Gamble. I really... See, we're following the same sort of path we did last time. I'm just hoping I can get a little bit better cards. Calculated Gamble is another card that I enjoy quite a lot, so I'm going to take it, I'm going to take it. And just above, it's split rate, which is 33, I think, so we're 10 above. So we should be able to drop this next turn. Even if we can't, defending against it isn't hard. So that's still above, right? Alright, I'm going to take the acrobatics. Discard the gamble and do an upgrade. Mainly because I know that I can drop this next turn. So if I can drop it as much as I can, I'd be much, much happier. And of course we have to draw pretty weak cards overall. At least they are only going to be 19 apiece, which is pretty reasonable. Just kind of irritating. Alrighty, what can we get out of this? A gamble? Sweet, let's gamble it away and see what else I can draw. Oh, Doubt. I should have thought about that a little deeper. Doubt always being the worst card ever. Definitely as soon as I get the next chance to remove it, if I don't have anything better, I'm definitely going to remove Doubt. 18 block! And people say block isn't important. I don't know what people say that, by the way. And dead. Perfect. We're not doing too bad overall, I don't think. 11 damage and 8 backstab. We'll take it. You sell me one, and I'll take it. Alright, I'm getting an upgrade on that. Really would much rather that at 1. We'll take the shop route again. Hopefully by then we'll have enough. Bang. Bang. Just thin our deck out slightly. We really want those strikes. Preferably with Apophis would be great. And we didn't get them yet. Okay, that's perfect. Apophis strikes. That's what I wanted. Noxus Fumes. I do like that because it applies the 2 poison every turn, so it's constantly being buffed. Especially comboed with other things. It works out really, really nicely. Do I have enough to remove a card? I don't, which is a little disappointing. I probably should have took notice of that first. But we do have some okay options, I guess. Although I don't get to use another shop for a little bit. Maybe I will just hold on to this though and wait till our next time round. We did get another relic. Just debating on whether I want to take this way. I think I do. If I can get something other than a battle here, which looks like I did, I have a good chance. Lose 43 gold or gain 75 gold and lose 11 HP. I'm going to lose the gold only because we are going into an elite battle and I want to risk that right now. Okay, this guy. This guy is always fun, I think, honestly. Does he stay sleeping? Don't know if he stays sleeping. I'm going to test this. I've been wanting to test this for a while. No, so it wakes up no matter what. Does it? No, it does go to sleep. Huh. It wakes up as soon as you poison damage it. That sucks. So I did waste that turn. Okay, good test though. Good test. Calculated gamble maybe? At least then I can acrobatics. I was very interested in how that worked. So it definitely piqued my curiosity. I have got a healing potion too, which is great. We can also just start throwing down free damage. So why not? I mean, every turn is plus extra damage due to the poison, so we're never actually in the negative damage for poison. Do not like the doubt one bit. Siphon Soul. And we'll gain 2 of those. Even though I probably could have killed him, honestly. I'll guarantee the kill next turn anyway. Calculate a gamble, and we don't even need it. Ninja Scroll, start of each combat with 3 shivs. Thank you, free shivs. I'll take your free shivs all days of the week. Let's Guy's discarded, deals 7 damage to a random enemy. Don't really like it. Add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0. This turn, exhaust. Yes, I will take that. I will take that gladly. We don't really have that much to fight here, so maybe just smith something else. Maybe the innate card? Or actually, make Noxious Fumes. No, Noxious Fumes doesn't become innate. If it became innate, it would be crazy powerful. Standard neutralize. No, backstab, because it is innate, is worth it, because we're not going to get it upgraded when we really want to use it right at the start of a game, so we may as well upgrade that first. And perfect. No AoE damage. At least we have 100 million shivs. That's always good. Also, we have so many cards, it's like freaking out. 1, 2, 3, gets rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And we'll weaken one of these guys. Honestly, this is crazy. I should have just blocked, but I mean, we're not going to take too much damage anyway. The next turn, all of these get poisoned, so that thing's guaranteed to die, which is perfect for me. Pothos. Random skill. Blur. That's free, I guess. Okay, that one's dead too. Gamble it and block. Okay, 2 dead. Only really the last one behind it. And that's only applying weakness, so I'm okay with that. Damage! Die, you little slime pest. Phantasmal Killer. Always seems like a good option. It's just not as good as I want it to be. Drawing card if there's skill blowing through block or just defend. I'm going to do that. I like drawing cards. Especially for free. And of course we find an elite. At least I'm not too worried about that. Alright, we'll upgrade everything. Well, it just seems like the right choice to go with. Acrobatics it, so we can get rid of the doubt. Now everything in our hand is just pure value. Like, that was crazy value right there. I'm really hoping next turn's just as good, but it won't be. 42 damage on our first run area. Feels nice. I just don't feel like there's many options here. Alright, so we block all his damage. We should be able to kill him next turn anyway. So we're not worried about being attacked again, and we take nothing. Seems fair, right? Meat! Thank God for meat. That thing is going to be wonderful. Choke. I do love choking people to death, but that's only really great, I guess, in our start of turn. I am taking it just because we do have triple shiv with Ninja Scroll. We're also going to do a heal up. I really want to get as close to we can to the maximum before we face Hex Ghost. Hex Ghost is okay at first, for the most part. Especially when you draw like this. Wow. This hand right here is monstrous. Wish I could draw like that every game. Okay. Not really much else I could do this turn. We're going to take damage no matter what. I just wanted to minimize what we take. Down to 3. Pretty reasonable. Do wish you could have dealt damage with every hit, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. More than enough. I should have just thrown the attack instead if I knew I was going to get those, but I didn't know, so it's fine. Acrobatics seems good. Escape plan. What else? We'll add some shivs. And we've probably just blocked this turn. Way too good. Just killing off this guy as quickly as I can. These burns, though, really hurt. I don't like getting a heap of burns into my deck. Alright, so he's not really doing much. Deal 12 damage. Yeah. Worthwhile. I should actually just play Choke more often. It would have been nice if I could have used Choke in another variant, but... Alright, we take like 0 from this battle. And our poison is still increasing. I love when our poison increases. Based on what's in the deck and what I've got in hand, I think the safest bet is to play it safe. Just block it out. Slowly build up our damage a little bit. I mean, we've got like one more turn where it's not going to be ridiculous amounts of damage, so I guess that's fine. Choke it, take even more damage, and we'll block. So slow and steady is winning the race. Choke with shivs is much better, but this will have to do. Apothis, choke, shivs, I think, in your starting hand is like ideal amount of stuff you want. Alright, send those out. Acrobatics, just so I don't have to deal with that. And we'll gain some more block to negate most of this damage this turn. We just get the annoyances, which are burns, in our deck. At least we've still got 10 cards, so it's fine. And he's dead. Poison for the win. 15 build-up. Worked right into my favour. Does feel like that was forever, though, to get to there. Bullet time. Yes. The things I can do. Oh, yes. Even better. Poison rollover. When we have infinite poison generation, that is amazing. And I can't remember what that boss is. I don't think I've ever really fought that. Starting to feel like I don't want to fight any elites along here, like, at all. So maybe we take the 0 elite path to the side here. That's what I'm feeling. Less elites I fight, the less chance I have of dying. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. Alright, let's go for damage to start with. I do want to fill out my hand nicely, though. Alright, choke it. That thing's going to take lots of damage anyway, then. So that was fairly, like, even all the way across. Although they are dealing damage and stealing my gold, which is a little cruel. Of course. At least we're blocking. I just wish I could have killed this guy this turn and not next turn. There we go. Worked out peacefully in the end. Not for them, but for me. Another acrobatics, okay. A couple acrobatics are good for draw. If only I had some more generation, would be good. Add a random skill. Alright, backflip. We are at maximum hand capacity, which is kind of disappointing. Should have planned that out just slightly better. I think we just go for maximized damage. I mean, there's no reason not to. Their shielding isn't going to be that high. 25 is pretty low considering. Eight. Why did I only gain 8 from that? Thought it was upgraded thanks to a Poth. Oh, maybe I haven't played a Poth yet. No, I haven't. Whoops. Should have played a Poth first. Okay. Start with this one. Bullet time. That's fine. Not that it made a huge difference. I can't draw this turn though. Whoops. Should have probably... No, because I couldn't use bullet time and that anyway, so... Either way, it was going to be disappointing. Disappointing. I would love to use this. I feel like it's not going to work, and it didn't. Ah, it's dead anyway. Wow, that was a lot more damage than I expected it to be. I guess because Choke actually dealt damage on its own, which was a lot more than I was actually expecting. I don't like any of those, so skip that. Come on, luck. Gain 5 max HP, lose 18, or become cursed with decay. I really hate decay, but I also really hate losing HP. But I think I'll do it. For the sake of winning, that's what I'm doing. Yep, okay. Not dealing with that crap. Okay, let's see. We can choke this thing out. Perfectly fine. I'm making sure that that thing is guaranteed to die. A horrible, horrible death. As much as I can. Perfect. And useless. Okay. I probably shouldn't have played both my healing potions. For some reason I thought they stacked their healing effect. Turns out they only stack turns. Not the best option. Terror, yes. Please be vulnerable forever. Also get weakened. I'd rather you were much weaker, thank you. Alright, this should be fine from now on. Bullet time! And 0 luck. So, honestly, there's no point playing bullet time. Not yet, anyway. I'm gonna remove that. Actually become useful, surprisingly. I didn't expect it to, but it did. Surprisingly, it worked. Bullet time did its job nicely. I love bullet time when it goes off properly and is an absolute lunacy. Perfect. And healing stakes. I love healing stakes. Okay, Flappy Flappy and Mr. Flappy San is just annoying. Upgrade is amazing, honestly. I don't have any draw though, so that kind of sucks. I can't really use too much of this hand effectively, but we can at least knock this thing out of the sky. Which in turn is kind of good. Especially if I gamble this. Like, it's a gamble, but it's a gamble I'm taking. Perfect. Nice way to get free block as well. Even though I didn't need it. Free block is free block, so we'll take it for free. Choke. Choke. Definitely choke. We'll do Noxious and we'll throw some more damage out. Noxious just helps us get that chip damage in while this thing's trying to kill me. Especially when Noxious is worth 3. You just can't pass that up, honestly. Bullet time does let me play 2 attacks, so... it does mean I couldn't use acrobatics, but it's fine. We're going to take a shit ton of damage anyway, because I didn't think that thing was going to deal 30 plus damage there at the start, so... Nearly dead. Very close. Next turn, guaranteed death. How are we going to deal with this, though? 17 health, I need to hit a healing site. I think, yeah, the next one is a healing site. It's just such a pain in the ass. Okay. I'm glad we have that healing. Otherwise, it'd be a nightmare. 15 damage, draw 2 cards next turn. That could be handy. Especially if you combo it with bullet time and you play it on the bullet time turn or before it. Either way would be absolutely massive. So we just need 2 wins here. Snecko! What are you doing here? I didn't invite you to the party. You monster. Alright. Gonna start with a choke. Then we're gonna get some more 0 cost stuff. Free potion? I'll take a free potion any day of the week. Wow, that's pretty crazy. I couldn't have got any more damage in if I tried, I don't think. Not in this turn, anyway. Which is great, because I hate it when they change all my effects here like this, and I have to deal with it. It's just kind of irritating when that happens. Okay. Pothos, yes. And of course we get doubted. At least this thing is taking massive poison now, from now on. Ooh. Damn you, bullet time being useless against Nekoi. At least he's dead, but... That poison carryover though, I haven't made any real use of it yet. And we did get another choke, but I suppose choke with bullet time could actually be crazy, so I will take it. It doesn't feel great, but I'm taking it. This guy's annoying, super annoying, honestly. Again, same sort of problem as last time. This time, not quite as good. Alright, at least his attack's weakened. And he's already at 30 health, so... Fair. Fair that we take 15, considering what we just did to him. Pothos. And I'm just going to bullet time for the hell of bullet timing right now. Not really any reason to. God, that damage is just so hurtful. Calculated gamble. Don't need it. Who needs calculated gamble when I can deal 20 damage in a single turn? And that's absolutely monstrous. Catalyst or bouncing? I'm going to take one catalyst, I think. We also get chest, so free chest, free eye. Why not? Gotta keep healing though, so it doesn't get too hard on me. Remove a card from our deck. Yes, I really do want to remove Doubt. Doubt was starting to really shit me off in this later game. And that thing is great. I can actually see what I draw next, so using all my draw power now actually becomes reasonable. Bullet time's a fair way off, so we're going to have it in our next hand, but we're definitely not getting it this one. Pothos seems way too good. Especially when comboed with all this stuff. Like, these are now worth 11. So, thinking about that was perfect. Bullet time's in our next hand guaranteed, along with some pretty good cards, honestly. Don't need bullet time though, which is kind of disappointing. If I needed bullet time, it would have been great. I just didn't need it. Okay. So if I had a card like this last turn, would have been okay, but I didn't, so useless. We do get 12 damage to us though. Kind of hurts. It does put us below, no, sorry, just above our margin. Kind of want to go down just a little bit more, but I don't think we really need to. Okay, a lot of free cards here. Thinking of just dumping them. I could have actually killed him, but whoops. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, I'd say that was a mistake. Oh, it's not going to matter. I'm going to let him hit me. It's fine. Oh, I got neutralized anyway. There we go. The amount of draw power I got. Who really needs it, honestly? Block! I want to take the block, but I don't want to take the block. Riddled with holes. Or flying knee. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, honestly. All peachy. Really want to fight this elite. Don't want it to be those annoying guys, but we do have 3 potions. And it's Stabby McStabby Face. This guy's a nightmare to deal with too. At least this time round, I'm at the advantage. So, 21 damage on their initial attack is fairly high. I don't really have any way around that, so I'm definitely not getting too much lower off it. So we're just going all in on the offense and saying screw it to Mr. Stabby Face. We're going to take the 15 like a champ and make Mr. Stabby Face ever regret dealing with me. Don't think he's going to regret dealing with me. Okay. Choke him. Good, we did get some block. I really need some more block though, so screw it. I can play this though, which if I draw into anything else, actually becomes fodder for choke. Choke is just extra damage at this point. Alright, 1 wound. Another choke. Wow. This guy really likes getting choked out. I'm going to block. I don't really want to take that full grunt attack. Feels really bad. Like, next turn feels bad, but this turn felt even worse. Pothos, random skill. This next skill you play gets played twice. That feels just nasty to play, but I mean, what other choice do I have? Yeah, blocks all his damage. That's a bonus. Just doesn't really do anything for me. And again, doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, Catalyst does nothing, so let's exhaust it. And that's dangerous. We need 10 damage minimum. Preferably more, but... yeah, I can still deal 10 damage if I do that. I was like, can I? Can I really? Okay. So it does mean I have to play 2. Okay, so surviving requires throwing these potions. Kind of disappointed. Really wanted to save those potions. Good to get Letter Opener, which is going to be crazy good, especially now we drew another innate card. Wow. Okay. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. That's monstrous. Whenever you use a potion. Taking that for sure. And I'm thinking I take one of those potions as well. Definitely taking a rest. I want at least half my health back. Okay, so it was minion based guy. Thought so. We can get good damage on this guy now though. I mean, look at Escape Plan doing its work. Like, look at that. 100+ damage turn 1. If we could get hands like that all the time, I would be so happy. Calculated Gamble's actually looking pretty good to me. Mainly because I do get enough block that it's absolutely a crazy card. Good draw. Solid draw. Definitely not the best draw, but super, super solid. Weaken him so he deals way less damage, personally. Could go for another Acrobatics, although I don't know what I'm drawing. That could actually be great. I mean, we get an okay draw, but I'm gonna do it just because I want to get what I need. And we get to discard even more cards, so why not? At this point, I may as well just keep going. We can defend, which will also deal 5 to everything. Which means that one's dead. And that one not quite. Just disappointing. That was crazy though. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better turn. Of just repetitive cards. Another neutralize on that guy. That thing, just, we'll get rid of it. Flat out get rid of it. Choke. gives me some armor. Escape plan, some more armor. Noxious, I'm going to set up now, and I'm going to go for 8 damage. So we take just a little bit. The real annoying part is when he summons more minions. It's going to be hard for me to deal with them again. He also has buffing, which is quite irritating. Triple an enemy's poison. Yep, that's fair. Oh, actually that's fine. Whenever I play 3 skills means letter opener's going to activate next turn. I just need to stop those debuffs from being killers to me. Since I can't draw more cards, I'll get rid of that. So everything here is fair. Perfect. 20 is fine. We only need 27 damage. It's not going to be easy. Oh, maybe it will be easy. Wow. Okay. Bullet time. Way easy when you get bullet time in your hand like that. At least we did make it through that one. This is definitely a longer video, so hopefully you guys appreciate it. Discard your hand, add 1 shift to your hand for each card, to your hand for each card discarded. Yes. Thank God. Game that you can no longer use potions. I really like potions, but that's way too good. So we're gonna lose out on potions from now on. The Awakened one. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, we're finally on Act 3 again. Now, if we can just get some monstrous plays. I actually like that run, just because I can actually hit the elite with double things. I did forget that I need to kill all of these very, very, very quickly. So, Apophis is fine. That actually is really interesting. Acrobatics. I'm gonna get rid of the triple poison, because I don't need that for now. Noxious. Daggers. Block. I really want to remove these. I can remove that one very quickly. 8 plus 6 is less than... Yes, less than 15. Okay. We used our whole hand. But we've pretty much got as much damage as we could on these, effectively. Who needs a killing plan when you can have me? 3 damage. Another escape plan. It's a draw for free. It's another 0 cost. It's not really infecting my drawbow at all, really. Getting that is so big every single time. How many have I got here? Just need to keep these guys reasonably even across the board. Can't use the potions, which suck. We do get 4 every turn, which is much better. Okay, Calculated Gamble looks nice, but I'm going to take Acrobatics first. And now I really want to dump that. Escape Plan is free. Defend, I want to keep for sure. And Calculated Gamble, I just got to get rid of, unfortunately. Start with Bullet Time. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to choke out one of these. And go for damage. I think that's how I want to do things this turn. We block out most of this, I think. We take 6, which is not that bad. And for the most part, we're pretty safe going forward. Especially with Acrobatics. Acrobatics is just a monster draw. Every single time I draw it, I'm like, wow, Acrobatics, really? Easy. This deck is very interesting. Keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. I've got 31 cards though, and that makes me a little antsy about it. Fight for a relic or don't fight for a relic. That's a spiky boy, which is kind of irritating, but I'm going to give it a go. We're going to fight this. It's a huge risk, but we're going to do it. 52, that's kind of annoying, honestly. Discard my entire hand, honestly. Is that what I want to do here? Maybe throw a couple of defends in first, and then discard my entire hand? I mean, gives me plenty of armor to just kind of hit this guy as much as I need to get him down, I guess. Although it means I only block 7 instead, which sucks. I can't use potions, so I don't know why I took any. Neutralize him. I'm gonna kill this immediately, and Doppelganger. Doppelganger is like ice cream, but weaker, basically. It's a little better in the fact that I get to draw more cards, but that's about it, honestly. How many cards are in here? Not really what I want. Yeah, more armor. Free. May as well. Draw 2 cards next turn again, so 3 cards. That's always plus, right? Definitely. Come on. Get rid of one of these burns, and we deal damage. That's fine. We take 0. Just trying to work out the best course to play for most of these turns is kind of the hard part. Really leaves me guessing every single time. How should I do this? That thing's just outright dead, so it doesn't even matter. We get a relic, and we get to heal a little. Outmaneuver, piercing wall. I really don't want to add any more cards, honestly. I feel like adding cards is what's going to be my downfall. One of you should receive 5 or less damage. Damn it, it cost too much. I was like, ah, oh, I had the perfect card. I could have bought it. It could have been amazing. And it wasn't. So taking the health, I think, is what I want. I'm always worried about my health when I'm playing the silent, so why not? And this is a nightmare, because I hate dealing with this thing every single game. I just feel like every single time I need to do something, it's in the way. I'm going to dump this whole hand. Should have checked what I was going to draw, but all these can go too. Shivs for days! Okay, that was a pretty crazy turn. I'm going to make sure that thing's almost dead, by the way. Because I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I wish I had more poison, but that's fine. Next turn. Pretty good draw. Bullet time again. I wish I could get a Apothos in my hand, but that's fine. Okay, escape plan. Yeah, that didn't work. Nope, that didn't work either. Clearly, not my lucky day. Because now that thing gets to buff, and I have to deal with it all over again. Actually, they both get to buff, which Spiky Boy and Blasty Boy, not my cup of tea. Show me the money. That wasn't the money I wanted to see. I'll be honest with ya. Let me level with ya. You're dead next turn. Okay? 100% D-E-A-D. D. I don't know. Dead. Anyway. Let's see what we got. Really? Really pain in the ass things? At least that thing's dead. Get rid of those damn dazes that are clogging up everywhere right now. We literally have 10 dazes in the deck. Just let me get some draw power, guys. Oh my god, our whole next hand is daze and upgrade. This is a nightmare, because that gets to go again. He intends to buff again. 20. I can't afford to take any more damage. Oh no. Stop adding cards to my deck. Oh, I'm gonna get done in by Blasty Boy. Just please, no. Oh, it's a nightmare. Like, that's literally going to kill me if I cannot defend on the turn that it blows up. And that's what scares me. This is terrible. If I could use these, I would have a shot. I could just, you know, blast this thing out of existence and just deal with those two. Now I've got to block, you know, at least 21 damage, so I've got to block at least 5 more damage and kill all these at the same time. Oh my god, this is... okay. No, I've been screwed by dazes. I should have taken care of these first. I should have just been like, nah, Spiky Boy can stay, Blasty Boy can stay. These dazes, man, I swear to god. I think I'm on infinite days repeat now, honestly. Oh my god. I don't think I can win. I need some crazy ass discarding healing shenanigans. Oh, look at that. 4 more cards. All of them dazes. And of course, 1 backstab. I mean, it's good. And I mean, I'm gonna die to Blaster Boy anyway. But Jesus Christ, come on. At least we don't have any, like, crazy amount of dazes left, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm screwed. I don't know about you. You're dead, and you're dying. Now I just need to plan out my turns nicely. I need 28 block. That's not 28 block, clearly. Because that thing's going to go off, and I am going to die to it. 100% going to happen. I can't even deal minimal damage to it. Like, I can leave it at 2, I think. I honestly just need a really nice turn that isn't monstrous, so I can kill this thing without dying. So I'm looking for any kind of strategy that might work. I know I can get a lot of armor, I just don't know if I can get it all again soon. That's where I'm running into trouble. Acrobatics into Noxious, maybe discard into another acrobatics into a daze on the discard. I don't know. Oh no, what did I do? I didn't attack, did I? Oh, damn it, letter opener. I forgot letter opener was gonna trigger. Damn it, so close. Such a long video. I mean, wow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this run, because that was massive towards the end there. God, that was absolutely crazy. So if you did enjoy this run, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I can't believe how absolutely crazy this run was. So I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.